Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Ought to be a good one. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your
5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. Ball moving in and out, not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Right center, Altuve ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
Keuchel into his motion. 2-1 on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Jason Kipnis will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. The relay. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about 2, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Here's another look. This fastball's of the two-seam variety, running away from him at the plate. And if you try to pull it, you roll over it. Instead, he goes right with it and winds up with a double.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there, base hit. On the throw from Gomez is there. He's out at the plate. Indians. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
That's a ball.
Just missing here, 2-0. 3-0 now. Not the start he was looking for here in the home first.
Yeah, and he even had himself a lead before he even threw a pitch out there. You think that alone would make you a little more relaxed and comfortable, but he looks a little tight to me.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. George Springer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate, so On a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, one of the great shortstops in the game, especially when you're talking about athleticism, Francisco Lindor. What he does just amazes every time out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on no hits. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So an unfortunate turn of events for him here as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long. Scott Feldman will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Mike Napoli will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a play. 1 away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play.
Third baseman number 7.
Juan Uribe into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Hit hard towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
In now, Abraham Almonte, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in.
Just keeping an eye on him.
A 1 pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Fly ball heading for the alley. Back goes Gomez, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first, and he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. But he'll be caught out in no man. Carlos Gomez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Carlos Gomez.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. This one's down to third. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Indians have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. There goes Gomez. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's a good one as Gomez is out at second base.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Luis Valbuena gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More to come.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Felt liner towards second, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
This is already a 2-0 game, and now the leadoff man's on again here to start the third. We've got a chance now to really open things up early and build up a nice, comfortable lead.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Keeping him close.
Here's the first pitch to him, and there he goes towards second. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Second baseman number 22.
Jason Kipnis, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
And the runner's coming home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he's retired one away. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Corea on the grass. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. Around second now, heading for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine as to what that was all about. But I do know this, the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 5 and the Astros nothing.
Leading off for the Astros.
John Singleton digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Over to the bag is Napoli as he handles it himself for the out.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Way outside. 1-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Mike Napoli is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And there's ball 1. Feldman steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
And Uribe can't make contact that time. 2 strikes now.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, really working both sides of the plate right there. They work them away on the first 2 pitches of the at-bat, then they come in with that 3rd one, and it's see you later.
Into the box, Abraham Almonte. Chopper foul. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. To first. Singleton is up with it, and he'll step on the bag